So I have a story. So it's Saturday afternoon and I just went and got my hair done, and I had an hour and a half to kill before I need to go get my nails because I'm going to a wedding next weekend in Mexico. So I had an hour to kill and I wanted to do some canvassing. So even though I'm not really dressed appropriately, but don't let that stop you. People ask me all of the time, you know, if you're not dressed appropriately, should you postpone? And so my answer obviously today is don't. So I'm in a t-shirt and some sweatpants, and I went to this shopping center that I was targeting someone that I've been in before, spoken to them before, and have followed up with DMs and radio silence. So I get to the parking lot of the property and I go to my back seat where I have a folder of flyers, and guess what? The folder's not there. So I look in the trunk, which I had to move my dry cleaning that I just picked up, because I'm thinking, well, maybe somehow it got moved to the trunk. And then I realized that I had a bunch of people in my car the other night, and I took everything out of the back seat and put it in my garage, and I forgot to put the flyers back in. So I hesitated, thinking, okay, I don't have flyers and I'm not dressed, but I went anyway because I'm already here and I'm parked. So I went into the store, and the owner's partner was in there that I've never spoken to before. And they only had ever had one location, and I just found out they signed a lease in East Fort Lauderdale, and they're absolutely interested. He's absolutely interested in Davie. And of course he asked for a flyer, and I said, you know, that I would email it to him when I got home. And, it described the centers and the locations, and he's like, you know, he was asking me how long have I been in ownership of centers, and he said, and how did you find me? And I told him how I found him and how he's a retailer, pure retail, and how important that was for me because I can't really do any restaurants or fitness because of parking. And he has a very high-end product. So I want them because they're retail, high-end product, and they're in a shopping center that I know they pay the rents that I charge. So I asked him, I showed him my Instagram. I said, I've been texting you guys. And he goes, oh, our social media person is based in Argentina. They probably can't read because it's not Spanish. So, moral of the story, when you have an hour to kill, go. Don't worry about what you're dressed. I don't have makeup on. I don't have my flyers. And we set an appointment for Monday. Today's Saturday, for them to see the space. I'm going to make this deal. I've been wanting these guys for probably, I first saw their store 3 years ago. So take my lessons learned. The minute that when I wasn't getting the responses on Instagram, I should have come back sooner, but it's okay. Timing is everything. So wish me luck on Monday, and I'm hoping to be able to come back on and tell you we got a lease signed.